So as you guys arrive inside the ruins, you see Gabriel Amorth at the back, standing next to the pedestal in front of you guys. A couple, maybe 50, 60 feet away from you guys. Piercing red eyes. The shadows in the room almost draw back onto the walls. They kind of cling on the walls. You see the dead body of Nicken Woods laid against the back wall next to the pedestal. And you'll see Gabriel kind of see you guys come in, and he kind of, it looks like he was seated, and he's just begun standing up from a seated position. He kind of dusts his cloak off where his knees were and his bum were, and he will turn to you guys and say, "Oh, well, you guys are here finally. I'm quite surprised you made it."
Oh, what have you done to Nicken?
"Oh, I haven't done nothing. I actually just arrived myself."
Do I believe him?
Make a insight check.
So having doubts as well.
Make an insight check. Both of you can kind of tell you followed his trail here, and he was not within the distance. So you'd probably assume he's been here for a minute, especially because he seemed like he was seated.
As in, I don't think he did it.
You don't think he did it, but you can definitely tell he didn't just get here.
Okay. Oh, I see.
There's a possibility he could have done it, but you don't think he did.
Are
At the
you
moment, sus.
Are you alone?
Of course I am. I mean, it was quite the walk out here. I had a question for you all. Do you have the amulet? Or the relic? Either of the two?
And what if we do?
No, just, it's of great importance from the book that I read.
I see. Why the... I'm gonna kind of point to my eyes. Why the red eyes?
What you see now, they are no longer glowing red. They kind of were for the moment when you came in, but they are not any longer. You'll say, "Oh, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about." Arendor, you are attuned to the amulet of the lunar amulet, right?
Yes.
So that would be indicative of you wearing the amulet, because you have to wear it to be attuned. Are you attempting to hide and not be visible when he says this?
I want to be in the back of the group.
Okay.
Kind of just present, but not...
You
I guess
kind of go
known.
behind Volwyn there.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, baby, don't mess me over, stealth.
Ah, he's a cleric. His perception can't be that good. Oh, 20.
Nice.
That's really good, actually.
Let's go!
He kind of doesn't seem... He still seems more focused on his question. Like, he doesn't take note that you have the amulet. So, I hear that amulet and the relic can do great, powerful things.
You want to be more specific than that, or?
They were used a long time ago to fight a great evil. Wielded by the goddess of time. He'll pull out the book that is written in Praeceptum. It's all detailed here. Documented history.
For that, can we address the dead body in the room?
Oh, yes. Mr. Nicken. I don't know what has happened to him. He was there when I found him.
I'm going to approach, assuming the body is a little close to him.
Yeah, so on the map, he's standing next to the pedestal. Let me just put a token where he would be. Nicken would be kind of leaned up just beside the pedestal. And I want you to make an investigation check since you're getting closer.
Okay.
It's interesting. I think you'd probably find yourself either focused on Nicken or kind of weary about getting closer towards Gabriel. You would notice the pedestal is a perfect pyramid shape, but like an empty slot for where a pyramid would sit. Like upside down. So it'd be like an inverted pyramid.
Oh, I see.
The body, the first glance that you kind of get is it looks like his arms are also withered and necrotic.
So whatever got the party also got Nicken. Do I see any? I'm gonna look around the ground. Do I see any foot tracks or markings?
Ooh, everyone make a survival check.
I also would like to maybe use my divine sense.
Okay, you can certainly do that.
I said survival check.
Yep. I think this will be a really interesting result for you guys.
Yeah, so I believe I'm like... I make basically exactly 60 feet from Father Gabriel. So...
You get to know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead. And you also get to know if the area has been hallowed or consecrated.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the survival checks. Interestingly enough, the only tracks you see coming in here that are fresh and more present are that of Gabriel Morth, and it's more of like a straight line. Apart from that, you'd probably see some staler footprints of Nicken when he came through here. And other than that, nothing. It's just these two footprints that have been here. So whether the creature does not leave footprints, or it was one of these two, that'd be about the only thing that you guys can surmise.
Interesting.
Getting into the Divine Sense roll. Mira, Gabriel Amorth lights up like a firecracker. He glows with the sense of fiendish energy. And in addition to that, he himself has become consecrated. He is no longer the priestly, divinely protected individual. His body itself has been corrupted. And make a religion check, Mira.
Ooh, I could have used said 19.
You're not really sure what that means, but you know something's not right.
No, I'm like as right now I see Vader is close to me, and I glance at him, kind of moving my lips, and I mean, like, can you sense it? Can you sense it too? Like, kind of moving my lips.
Not really. What do you sense?
Unfortunately, you can't read his lips.
I mean, Vader could read mine, but I don't know. This is gonna work the other way around.
Oh yeah, you guys can read lips, so...
No, you literally can't read my lips.
Yeah, you can't read his, but you can read theirs, because you guys have that ability.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have the ability.
Yeah, you have the ability to read lips.
Fuck yeah! So I glance to Mako's kind of in front, and I basically can relay the same message by moving my lips to be like, it's got he has fiendish vibe and energy. His body's been consecrated. Get ready for battle.
I think as you say that too, you can see the ruins door behind Dan. The sun just goes over the edge of the horizon, and it starts to get dark as the sun sets. You guys are now considered in the night time of day 2.
I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good.
Okay. As he will start walking towards you, Mako. Not really towards you, just kind of straight ahead. And he will say, Well, it looks like the sun has set. Shall we get moving? Fine.
Where to, if I may ask? And as he walks by,
Not here.
not here. Why not?
There's something to witness, something to see.
I'm gonna glance back at the altar.
Interesting, because as you do, Mako, you see he walks past you, but it's like his shadow has stretched all the way to the altar. And his shadow starts peeling off of the ground and snapping onto his body. And he'll just turn
Can
and
I-
look at you. And he has this wide grin, ear to ear,
Oh,
piercing,
no.
sharp teeth. We're going to go ahead and roll initiative. And what were you
I
going to
don't
say?
like
Vader?
that.
What were you going to
Yeah, I
say,
wanted
Vader?
to roll a spell.
Oh, well, we'll do that for initiative anyway, because he would have reacted to the spell. So, and what spell in particular, I would say?
Charm
if-
person.
Make a sleight of hand check, and it'll have to be against his initiative.
Okay, sleight of hand check. I failed.
It's a 10. He got a 16. So you could do that
I
on your
failed.
turn, theoretically.
Okay.
So Pat, just a check.
Mhm.
It's the same moon still out, the one with the patience virtue.
Oh, we can roll that again, actually. So someone, let me see, where's my table? Table of effects. Someone go ahead and roll a d8 off of the table.
I ain't doing it.
Mm, I'll do it. Where's the table at?
I dropped it in the chat.
Oh, you dropped it. Oh, there it is. Right there where it says table. All right.
1.
1. Ah, take that, Dungeon Master.
Once per day, a player can choose to roll at advantage or allow an ally to roll at advantage. When using the effect, the character loses HP equal to their level, and their next roll is at disadvantage. So that is something that you guys have the ability to do at any point. It's a free action, essentially.
It's only at 6 HP.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Would you
I'm
do
going to
a
wait
close
until I have 4
combat map
HP
for
and
me?
do it.
Yes. That's like all of
Thank
your HP. So, speaking of which, Dan, you are first on the initiative.
Wow. I'm sorry, we're all going to die. Where is the bad guy?
He's right there next to Mako.
Mako. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
it's not that famous because you would have said the line.
Hmm.
What
Hmm.
line?
You know that line.
That's fine.
It's a wonderful.
it's
It's a terrible.
It's a
thing
lich.
to
We're
say, but-
fucked.
Oh,
I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, Lewis. Let's do this. Right. I am going to cast Shatter on this dude.
he fails.
And he fails.
Nice.
And that is at 2nd level. Yep. 2nd level. Boom. Ooh, nice. Good roll. And let me
Billy,
mark that off.
Let me go ahead and show you what the smile looked like that you saw.
Hell no.
Hey, let's see this. A rictus grin.
I'll share all.
Yeah, rictus grin.
Why does that look
Looks
like
like-
Pride from Full Metal Alchemist?
It does look like that. It's definitely not
Truly.
some nightmare fuel.
Catch
It
their
makes me
smile.
think of Venom.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
That's some really good damage, though, Dan.
Thank you. And I think I'm going to take my chances and stay right there.
Okay. It'll be his turn. You know, he's a guy, so I think he's gonna upcast this spell. So he is going to look at both Mako and I guess Volwyn, since you're both there. And you both are going to be forced to make a charisma saving throw.
Let's see. Hopefully,
He will
I
say,
can get my save.
goodbye. And then Volwyn pops out of existence.
Well, that was not very nice.
Did I just get banished?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That will be his turn.
I'm sorry, William.
Mako.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's just like the elevator all over again.
This is wow. Okay. Second attack. Wow.
You
I might be
kinda
in the
like-
bucket today.
You hit at him, Mako, and you just see the shadow on his body is deflecting the hits.
I don't like that. And then why not? Key point. Flurry blows. So pop.
Nat 20
course.
hits.
Oh, that's why.
With the serpent staff, does it have to be? Can I impose the secondary effect on an? Oh no! Well, it's on 6th level. Okay, never mind. Let me do the damage.
You can use it. It doesn't have to be with the staff. As long as you're attuned to it.
Tune. Oh. Why not? I'll spend an extra key point and try to see if I can get him to get poisoned.
Okay.
I made a saving throw
He makes
for
a con
this.
save. Oh, you
Yep.
did? Okay, sweet. 9. He fails. He is poisoned.
Nice.
You kind of see
Uh,
his tummy vibrate like.
And then my last unarmed strike. This is okay.
This is-
That'll be my
Wait.
turn.
He's
Do I
going
come
to
back?
make- yeah, he's gonna
Oh.
make a save.
Well, no, he looks like he made Constitution saves earlier.
Oh, he did. He failed that. Wait, which one did he make? He made the concentration. He succeeded.
Oh, a 10. Yeah, that
The
succeeded.
10 succeeded, and then the 9 failed for the poison. So yes.
Oh, that's a poison. Okay.
Yep. So you are still banished temporarily. And that was the end of your turn, Mako?
Yes.
Arendor. He turns and looks at you now, and he sees the amulet, and he goes, "Oh, hello." And he turns his head completely upside down, like 180 degrees flipped, and he's staring at it.
Well, I don't like that.
I don't like that. Okay, let me see.
It is your turn.
20. Oh my goodness, why is that so big?
That's what she said.
Well, don't even know how to change the color on this. All right, it's dark, but you can see.
No
the
time for
20
jokes
right
like
there.
that.
It says.
That's right. We have a woman in our midst.
Put that away. Now's not the time.
I wish I did say that. I don't want to try to screw over people. So this is not in Mako's range, right?
That's it. Like, it only has to clip him, so like right there would be fine too.
Okay. Would that be considered fully encapsulate? Because that's what the spell says.
Yes. Yeah, as long
Okay.
as it's overlapping them, it's fine.
I like to try to be a villain. If I can try to turn. There we go. And I'd like to cast Stinking Cloud to try to poison him. Or
Gassing on him.
Yeah. One of the only CC abilities I have.
Stinking cloud.
What do you want me to use?
Technically, he's already
How
poisoned.
do I...
He is already
Active.
poisoned as a heads up.
Mainly, I was thinking about them reeling and retching, so they basically can't attack.
Oh, yes. He does
Yeah, that's
fail.
still-
On a failed save, the
No!
creature spends an action that turn retching and reeling.
Yeah. So I was trying to buy us some time to do some damage since apparently banished one of our buddies already.
Yeah, it doesn't force a save. Yeah, you see him kind of just like, fucking eggs, as he's like laying on the ground.
And that is a level 3, so I have to check off level 3. Okay, so if that fails, all I can really do is... what can I really do here? Yeah. Vader that could still do damage. Wait, how do I tell what class everyone is again?
Party sheet?
Oh, party sheet. So I'm trying to see who to use Bardic Inspiration on. I mean, Mako probably makes the most sense, but... Actually, I like to ask the group who would like Bardic Inspiration.
You do
I mean,
that.
I can't.
Who's gonna split this cleric up? Because we seem to have bad run-ins with clerics. Oh,
It might be useful for me, but I won't use it right away.
I think. Okay, I'll give it. I'll try to give it to Mira. How do I give Bardic Inspiration? Just on top.
If you have the effect, you can
You can
drag it
and
on
drop
me on the combat tracker.
I think it's having a stroke. Thank you
There you go.
for fixing it.
Yeah, just drag and drop the effect on her.
I don't have an effect. Is it the purple thing?
Yeah, it's the purple
Yes.
thing to the left, yep.
Okay, perfect. I
There
think
you go.
that's my turn then. So that is the second usage there.
Okay. Mr. Veda.
I am going to use our charity effect, so I give myself advantage, so I will take 6 points of health for this.
Okay.
I am going to cast Charm Person with advantage.
You know it's a
On
save
our-
for him. He saves on it.
It's his role.
So,
It's his roll.
You can't affect that.
oh. Well, then I won't do that then. Okay, so this is around. Alright, so I will do.
The stinking cloud also stays around, by the way, because it's concentration. So that
Did I do
cloud
that right?
stays there. Yes, he succeeded, and he technically would be at advantage, but he succeeded because you guys are in combat with him. So, but he succeeds. He looks at you and he goes, "We're already friends."
No, we're not. Okay. And what's my action for the? That was a level 2 spell. Did we have a long rest since our last fight?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so you can only cast 2 level 2 spells at level 6.
Yeah, as a warlock,
Yeah, or warlock, yeah.
Okay, then I can't cast another one. Okay.
they're
then-
technically third level spells that you have. So
Yeah, they all be.
They get
yeah, if you're
upcasted to
level
third.
6.
Oh, okay. So I can.
I don't think it would do anything different because you'd be able to target an additional person, but there's no one else to target. So
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I was gonna cast a bonus action, but I can't cast it since I casted my 2. So that will be my turn.
okay, Fulwin, you are falling through time and space, seeing demons and monsters galore on all the sides of you. It's like being back in the elevator ride. And unfortunately, that is your turn. Mira.
For some reason, my Discord's kind of frozen. I'm gonna close it real quick and reopen.
Alright. Is to see this cloud surrounding
It's like one big
the
fart.
priest here. Yep.
No. Where
And now
are
I'm going
you?
to it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I think I'm gonna take advantage of the charity.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to myself.
Okay, so you lose 6 hit points. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Don't run in the background. Just die. Oh, there we go.
So you get this one at advantage, but your next one is after that is at disadvantage.
Yep.
Hits. Would you like to smite?
Hmm.
You know he's fiendish.
Yeah, that's true. I think I should. That way, maybe he can lose his concentration and we can get Folan back.
Good. That's a lot. He rolled a 21, thankfully, so he's still good.
So that's the extra
24
D8?
Damage. 24 damage, okay. 21 succeeds on 24 damage.
All right. Guess I'll roll my my second attack.
This one's at disadvantage.
Yeah. Mm.
And when you use the effect, you can't use it again until you take the disadvantage, just as a heads up. So that way you can't just keep giving people advantage and paying one consequence. But a 16 misses barely, unfortunately.
Damn, let's got one. See if there's any bonus sections. Oh, actually, I couldn't do this. Let's see. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna try this. Though, granted, I don't know how, because right now, according to the thing, I have 2 dark points on my shield.
Mhm.
So I think what I'm gonna do is gonna use my bonus and expend on what I'm calling a debuff move, and I'm gonna expend those 2 to give a disadvantage to Father Gabriel in their next saving throw.
Okay. Sounds good. You use both points, so it goes back to neutral, and he has disadvantage on his next save. Includes concentrations, I think. Maybe.
Oh damn! I could have used this before. I just realized. Oh well.
You live and you learn.
Mm-hmm. Guess right now I'm gonna adjust my shield here. Actually. Boom. I think that'll have to end my turn.
Okay. We'll cut down and around to Dan.
Alrighty. Let's see here. So Shatter seemed to do some decent work. Where am I at? Let's see. I think this. Let's see. Poison seemed to work on him, and Thunder seemed to work on him.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast a chromatic orb at him. And I'm going to try poison. All right. And I would say that's probably a miss.
That is unfortunately a miss.
And I'm going to keep taking my chances and stay right here.
Alrighty. That your turn?
Yep. That's my
Alrighty. The start of his turn, we kind of did a little out of order, but it's okay because we'll still apply. He would make the save at the start of his turn in the cloud, but we'll say that he previously made the save and he failed. So his turn here will be wasted, no action at all. He is going to move out of the cloud, and he's kind of like retching and vomiting on the ground. And that is going to be his turn. You see his, like, he's still poisoned, so he's still fighting that as well, in addition to retching. So that will be his turn. Does he get the save at the end of his turn there, Mako? Or
Let me see. Good question.
a target that
Target that
fails
fails.
it can repeat at the end of each of its turns.
Nice.
So he will make a con save
It'd be a disadvantage.
at disadvantage. Yep.
DC 14.
Oh, 21 with the disadvantage.
Damn.
He ends the poison. He is still surprisingly concentrating, even through retching. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and roll that because he's poisoned. 10 for the DC, 18 plus numbers. Yeah, okay, so he's still concentrating, even through the vomiting. That'll be his turn, though, so Mako, your turn.
Okay. Looks like I'm flanking.
Sorry, full one.
Attack him with my
You might come back here. That hits.
hits. And then once per turn, I'm going to impose that 2d6 extra poison damage.
He succeeds
Damn.
on the con save.
Second attack.
He is bleeding, though. He doesn't seem to have as many hit points as you thought. That hits as well.
I just thought of something. Oh, sorry. Minus a 2d6.
It's okay. He still succeeds on there. I will take the damage back off. There we go. Actually, bad math. Nope.
Okay. Going to unarmed strike him. Bonus action.
Set advantage as well if you wanted to see if it's a
Oh.
20.
True.
The auto flanking ain't working. It's busted. Still hits.
It's that damn up. That
Them
damn
updates.
upgrade.
It's that shitty GUI update.
And I think, let's see. I want to
Barely
try
succeed.
to, as a key point, to open hand technique. And, oh, that's only on furry blows. Never mind. I won't do it yet. I'll do it next round.
Okay.
Take that off.
He's definitely hurting.
I'm starting to wonder if we should cast some light in here. Mira, cast some light. That'll be my turn.
Arendor.
Okay. I really do like the flanking that Mako and Mira have. As much as I would like to cast Cloud of Daggers for bleeding, I have a feeling that I might regret that. Maybe. What to do? What is everyone else's thoughts if I casted Cloud of Daggers on Gabriel right now? Because most likely he'll try to move out of it.
Yeah, you can turn the
Alright.
cube so it'll only hit him.
Yeah, but I'm afraid about the flanking. Currently, what, 2 people have flanking?
Yeah.
I don't exactly want to ruin that. Let's see if this works. So how does sleep work? It's when the next time they take damage, right?
The next time they take damage, they wake up.
Okay,
But
so it'd be
to put them to sleep, you roll 5d8, and if that amount you roll is higher than their hit points left, they fall asleep.
Okay, but it would be kind of useless because 3 turns after they would. Well,
I don't think he'll make it 3 turns.
Yeah, I don't think so either. If I
He's
was
looking pretty hurt.
If I was where Nasty Dan was, it would be perfect.
He's looking really hurt, but
You know what? Yellow. Wait, no, there's gonna be phase 2. I don't trust this villainy. All right, I'll just do dissonant whisper.
that's a good one because if he runs away, he can also get hit.
Yeah, that's
He's also limited in how much he can run away right now because my current shield is in a neutral state. Enemies that start their turn within 5 feet, their speed gets reduced by 10 feet.
Working with triple pain. Okay, so I cast this.
He fails, so he will run. No, he fails. That's good for you. So you get the damage, and he runs away. That's also if that's if he starts his turn. By the way, Liz, this isn't his turn, so he still gets his full movement.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as I was reading it.
Do you want me to read or do the damage when it happens, or
no? So this one takes effect right away. So go ahead and roll the damage, and then he will move. So that's really good damage. He's still concentrating, but he's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and Mira and Mako get opportunity attacks.
Oh yeah, nice. Good advantage.
And he's looking really, really hurt.
Time to strike, Mako.
Trip his ass. I'm surprised you can't do that in D&D. Just stick your foot out and let him trip on it.
Nat 20.
Oh my goodness.
Level 2 smite.
Oh, he's gone.
Am I doing villainy?
Level 2 smite, he's gone. Hey, Daniel just joined. Well, how would you like to do this?
So as the dissonant whip first kicks in, and then Mako and I see a chance to get a hit him. I feel the energy clear up and we're like, get our friend back, and stab him right through like a forward stab, right through the chest, and then get the blade out of there and kick him back.
Okay. As you stab through him, a couple things gonna happen. I'll go ahead and stop the music here too. One, you'll see Fulwin pop back into existence right next to the stinking cloud. You will see the Gabriel will drop to the floor, and you'll see a whole bunch of shadows just start pulling out of his body. And then they run along the edges of the room, and you'll hear a voice fill the air. The shadows that run against the walls will swiftly exit out the door behind Dan. And as that happens, the room explodes with blue... It's almost like a blue glitter of some sort. I want everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Wow. Only 2 people. So Mira and Mako, you start to drift. Your eyes are beginning to close. And you fall unconscious and hit the deck. As both of you fall unconscious, I want everybody to make a history check, including you two that are falling unconscious. This is kind of going to be my way of dealing with this.
I also wonder if the aura protection affected got to Mako or Fulwin because they were close to me when that happened.
Well, Mako made it anyway, or Fulwin made it anyway. Mako's not far enough to make it, or he's too far. The DC's too high. In this moment, Dan, you see this mist, this purple or this blue glitter that fills the air, and you think back to your first day in Clocktown when you guys were shopping inside of the alchemy supplies. And you remember seeing a couple vials of blue liquid called Potions of Waking as they both hit the deck.
Don't remember buying those.
Nope, no one bought those.
Sorry, guys.
But that's going to be my kind of way of you guys realizing things that can kind of tie together. So, as both of your party members collapse onto the ground, that darkness flees out of the room, leaving the menacing behind. What would you guys like to do as the sun has set on the second day? Some of your party members unconscious, in a deep sleep.
Can we wake them, or
You attempt to, and they don't seem to wake.
Even if we bitch slap them?
Even if you bitch slap them. Whatever this magic that has taken a hold of their body was potent.
Who's right now unconscious? So
It'd be Mako and Mira.
okay.
Well, do you think we should go back to that alchemy store and see if they have that potion?
potion?
It's a potion
That
of waking.
Potion of waking. See if that will wake them.
I mean, yeah, we could give that a shot.
I
So
say
you
that's the
guys-
first thing we should do.
You guys are 6 hours away, and you have 2 unconscious people that would have to be carried, which halves your speed. So it would take
Already slow.
12 hours to get back.
So, is my strength still lowered?
Yes.
Okay.
That's funny that actually takes effect.
Since I'm wearing my suit and my strength is a little higher, could we do it faster?
Regardless, if you're carrying people, it just halves your speed. Regardless of your strength score.
I mean, what else is there really to do? I guess we just gotta carry him and hoof it.
You guys can give me Arcana checks, too. Everyone that's awake.
Something I'm proficient at.
It's not my thing.
I thought.
Oh,
Apparently, it is my thing.
And Arendor.
Oh,
Oh, and Drake.
Someone finally beat me.
Are all low.
Arendor and Fulwin, you've probably seen this before. It's not the most powerful sedative, of magical sedative, but it does last for approximately 8 hours.
So if we started carrying them and it's going to take us 12 hours to get back, they'll wake up on the way.
That, or you guys could take a long rest here and go in the morning. It's up to you guys.
I'll rather just take the long rest.
Yeah.
Because I have a gut feeling we're going to have an encounter if we walk. And then
That's fair. Avoid.
you know what Pat's thinking? He wants to find ways to fuck us over.
mm,
That's what I'm good at. So long rest it is?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll kind of skip forward ahead then. You guys all get the benefit of a long rest. And it is the dawn of the third day, as both Mira and Mako wake up after the induced sleeping. And both Arendor and Fulwin, you get your strength score back to your normal. It just takes a long rest to recover.
I'll go up to him and say, "How did you enjoy your slumber?"
Uh,
I passed out. I passed out.
Would
Yeah.
you believe a dragon came through and we fought it while you guys were asleep?
I even got to ride it.
weren't you gone from the last fight?
Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of horrifying, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Which you're welcome, by the way.
Oh, was it you?
Mako and I were able to finish it off and bring you back.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess. Just kind of couldn't really see it from my vantage point on a different plane. Falling.
It's all right as long as we're all okay. Let's.
Do I get the feeling that the shadows corrupted Father Gabriel?
Oh, you make an insight check, but the DC is kind of low. Like, I think you've kind of grasped a majority of it.
I just want to make sure.
As I hear Mako be like, "Shadows, maybe I should check this out again." I'll do a divine sense again.
Okay. 100% Mako. Like, you know that he was not like that beforehand, and after coming here, something may have happened.
It wasn't like that at all.
So you guys essentially, I think at that point you'd probably realize you guys killed a possessed man.
Yeah.
Do I pick up anything new in the room?
Nope.
Doing divine sense, nothing.
You just have Nick and Wood's dead body in the back. That's pretty much it. And the empty altar.
So
There's any shadows, it's gone. I don't pick up anything.
I would think too, while you guys are kind of waking up in the morning and starting to tend to things and looking around, you feel the earth begin to tremble every now and then. Like a heavy earthquake occasionally.
what the heck is that?
That's not a great sign.
Is that amulet we have doing anything?
Right now it would be
It's dancing
dormant.
a jig.
So you see Aaron Door's amulet, it would probably have been more glowing, more empowered during the fight, and now it is kind of mute. It's kind of like just a jewelry piece.
Will it's in the shape of a pyramid, right?
This amulet, the lunar amulet, it's kind of like a necklace with the moon and stars. The pyramid-shaped device that you had seen before was shattered in many pieces, and you
That's
had left
right.
it with Nove to be repaired today.
That's right. Okay.
But
Do I
you
think-
would assume that pyramid would have probably what would have been here.
Do I get the feeling that the shadows wanted that pyramid to be placed here, or Father Gabriel?
Make an insight check. Nat 20. I think it's a two-part thing. Father Gabriel was probably coming to investigate this place because he figured out that there was something here.
Mhm.
The second part was whatever was possessing Father Gabriel wanted to make sure that neither of those things were coming here.
Hmm. My findings or my thoughts with the group.
And I think also now that you guys have had a little bit more time to look around in this place, you see Nick and Woods, who is kind of leaned up against the back wall, and you can look a little bit closer now. You can see that it looks like both of his arms are absolutely drained of everything. They just rotted with necrosis and have turned black. Almost like he had lifted the device out of the pedestal and it had destroyed his arms and he died.
Sounds like he needed to use Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What happens when we go outside?
You step outside and you notice the moon is lingering dreadfully close over the town. It's probably less than a day at this point from crashing into the earth. And as it gets closer, tickingly closer, the ground trembles. You also make a perception check for anyone stepping outside at this point. So Mira and Vader, you both see in the distance of the town what looks to be smoke rising.
Do I get a sense of general direction where these earthquakes are coming from?
It seems to be localized just from the pressure that is being forced onto this plane of existence from the moon. Like the proximity is causing the gravity to get out of whack, causing these tremors.
How big is the moon?
I mean, it's not as massive as you would expect a moon to be. It's kind of shrunk to the size of a massive asteroid that would absolutely obliterate this island and possibly more.
And do we see the face more clear as day now it's closer?
Yes, you can see that menacing look slowly drawing in, staring down at the town.
Does the smile of that moon match the smile of what we saw earlier?
Strangely, no. This one's more humanoid, to where that one that you saw before from Gabriel was demonic in nature.
There's smoke in the town. That sounds like where we need to go, and it's a 6-hour hike from where we're at.
Correct. You will arrive just at afternoon.
And how much time does that leave us with?
You'll be there about noon, so about 12 hours.
I wonder what happens if we got a nove real quick, grab that pyramid. I mean, obviously investigate what's going on in town. Come back here and insert that pyramid. Is that a good idea?
Well, if it's 6 hours there and 6 hours back, that's 12 hours. So it sounds like to me we have 18 hours to do all this. So that's leaving us 6 hours to do that check and to insert this amulet in time. That's cutting it really close. Or, I mean, sorry, the pyramid.
Oh.
I'm not saying anything impossible. It's definitely doable. I think we're on a clock. And the longer we're sitting here thinking about our clock's ticking.
Yeah.
We definitely do see the moon like getting closer.
Oh, 1000%. Undeniably closer at this point. Like, even people that doubted it before, they see that it's right there above them.
That 6 hours, is that walking or running?
That's travel speed.
Well, I say we'd go. We kind of limited on time here.
I agree. We need to make haste.
Our ship, it's still docked, right?
Yeah, it was docked in Medius.
Now, this where we're at right now, is there a way to get our ship near here to get here faster?
No. Let me show you the map, actually. That's a good idea. But, Medius... No. Where's my Medius map? Too many things! Medius map. So you guys are due north around the plains area. Like around here. Your boat would have to go all the way through the channel, up and around, and then back through the channel, back to the docks.
I see.
And that would
And then
probably be about a day of travel, both ways.
Yeah.
Or one full way to get there and back is about a day.
So not worth it.
And you do have your sending stone.
Ooh. You know, we could do, if we're coming back here, okay, we could theoretically tell the captain to send the ship around to over here, so when we leave here, we can just hop on our ship.
Hey, you
Because
could
we have
try
the
to use
sending
your
stone.
sending stone to do that.
Yeah. But I say we just go back to town as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So you guys start making your way there?
Yep.
Mhm.
It is probably the most tense 6-hour travel you guys have had in a minute. And as you guys get the town on the horizon, you can see what appears to be black fire that starts to burn blue, which starts to burn red, which creates this immense smoke that is billowing out of the south side of the town. As you arrive in through the north gate, you'd probably see a couple people standing in the park, almost like they're in a daze, like they don't care about what's going on. Like they have no emotion, no panic, no fear. They just are standing there. Almost like they're just waiting. But that would be what you see as you arrive into the north side of the town. And it would be about noon as you hear the toll of the bell. Ding, 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 dong. 12 hours remaining.
Oh.
Well, let's go get this pyramid.
Let's find Nove.
Okay. You run to the center of the town where you saw his stall before. His stall is absolutely destroyed. Nothing is there.
How?
You see the artifact is missing. You see a lot of these other tents here have been ransacked. People standing in town staring emotionlessly, just curious, looking up at the sky, looking around. And on the south side of the town, you see all of the boats have been burned, destroyed, shattered. You see bodies scattered throughout the docks, including what looks to be a motionless body of Dockmaster Tug. In the center of town, you see an unconscious Exergo, and you see Nove laying lifeless in the docks. As you peer over to where your boat is, it's smoldering with this black fire. You see floating in the water is Captain Beckham clinging onto his open compass, floating in the water. The rest of your crew nowhere to be seen.
Uh-oh.
Captain Beckham.
This is dark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What the hell happened?
The town has seemingly been ravaged on the morning of the third day.
Can I discern how?
The first thing you guys would note is this strange black fire that does not seem to go out. Some people that might have some care and emotion are throwing water buckets on the fire, and it doesn't put it out. It doesn't extinguish it. The boats look destroyed, with some people standing there that looked like they may have been attempting to flee. And whatever was here did not want anyone leaving.
That's probably what it is.
Wait,
That block. What?
say that again? I'm sorry.
Some.
I was going to say that.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, John.
I was going to say, do we know that black fire? Do we know anything about it?
Make a religion check, as I will say. It looks like whatever this creature was, or something that has done this, intentionally destroyed the boats and such, so that people could not flee. It's almost intelligently doing it. Invader, you would know this. This actually draws from ancient magic, and it is called Amaterasu, or the Black Flame. It is almost like a curse. Instead of an actual fire, it's like a fire necrosis that burns and draws life energy, and it cannot be extinguished without magical means.
Would I know what creature could have done this?
Make a nature check.
I guess I want to know if our shadow friend could have done this.
Yeah, you're not quite sure 100%. One thing that you guys would notice is kind of interesting. At this point, you look over at the artifact stand, and you see Nick and Woods standing there, kind of just smiling.
What?
Aren't they dead?
Wait.
Nick and Woods.
That's not Nickin.
Can they see me?
Oh, you feel like you're watched, not just by the people in the town, but by something more.
Okay,
The
so my
shadows.
idea won't work.
It's not dark right now, right? It's daylight.
It's just past noon.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not affected by light. And they're just standing there menacingly, smiling.
He's just standing there smiling like he's trying to sell his goods.
Eerily, though, right? Not like normally, just very eerily.
Just happily.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah.
I kind
Nah,
of
yeah, no.
want to do a force push on it. And see what happens.
You can certainly try.
I'm thinking
Isn't your force put? Oh no, I'm thinking force lightning.
It's just Eldritch Blast with a push.
Yeah, it's just I'll just blast.
Oh wait, the push is Eldritch Blast. I thought it was lightning.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it just has the 10-foot modifier to it.
Okay.
You can certainly try if you want.
I mean, I feel like this might cause problems, but although who fucking knows? Apparently, because maybe this whole town is possessed at this point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know what's going on, but we made to gather the people and flee this town.
I'm
For
gonna
now.
search. Can I find Nove's body and search him and try to see if I can find that artifact?
Of course. Yeah, you run over to Nove's body. You see he is wrought with necrosis as well when you kind of pull back some of his like cape and cloak. And he does not have any sign of the artifact on him. It's completely gone, missing. You might assume that the whatever had done this is probably intelligent enough and took it. Also, as you're over here and more in the docks now, you do see that Dockmaster Tug is barely clinging to life. And you see that as Captain Beckham is holding his open compass, floating in the water lifeless, it looks like his final moments were spent going down with the ship and then protecting something that he cared about.
Okay, so either one of two things. We haven't talked to the mayor yet, right?
Correct. Which also, you do see one other individual that is, you haven't seen them before. You had seen reference of this person, but they are near the flower stall now. And you would see Jack Rose, who is Captain Alondra's father. He would be the only other newer person that you would kind of take recognition of.
Does he look like he's just chilling too? Like this is normal?
He's kind of like clinging hands with Cherry, and they're kind of just like praying. And they seem to be not affected by whatever these other people are that have no emotion and they don't care about what's happening in this town. They kind of just are trying to be there for each other in the moment with whatever happens.
Like they're accepting
Yeah.
the end, essentially. I think we could either go see the mayor, go back to the center of town, and go talk to the mask salesman.
Well, I think
Or-
the first thing should be, you said the captain looked like he died trying to get back to something on a ship.
He was on the ship. He died like protecting the ship. It was like more prideful almost. Like he was either trying to save somebody or he was trying to cling on for the last moment there. He didn't flee in cowardice like you would kind of expect him to.
Okay, I thought you were saying it was like maybe there's something on the ship that we need to look.
It's a possibility too, but
Probably not something.
Well,
that the
so
mask will
wait,
do up
so what about what about the people who were traveling with us?
they're all dead too. Dead or missing.
I got an idea, and I'm gonna have to walk away for a second, so I'm gonna shoot this out really quick. I got a mask of
Many faces.
yes. Do you think we could wear that and maybe go to the mayor? Maybe he would talk to the recognizable face, even though we're kind of faking it. Or I also got minor illusion, and I was thinking we can do minor illusion on someone, and maybe it'll pull out whatever it's has trapped inside of it.
You can always try.
Those are my two ideas to think about, but I'll be right back in a second.
Well, I feel like it only has one mask, then can't really fool the. I guess I could, because the mayor apparently is all for the end times. It seems like pro the moon.
I think it would probably be known that the culture of this town is just waiting it out and seeing what happens. Whatever has been told or been their lesson for the town, that seems to be close to what it would be.
This is a really infectious tune that you've got playing there, Pat.
A remix of the game
It's a classic.
is a classic. Feel the tension.
We can, like I said, we still haven't checked in with the mayor. Something might be fishy there, or they might just be hiding it out. They might know something. Or we return to the mass salesman, see what he knows.
I'm all for either of those. Those both sound great.
Let's check in with the mayor first. That's my vote.
Everyone good for the mayor?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like
Let me pull up the town map again.
right now we're kind of gathering my bearings, and I'm like, damn it! I let innocent people die again. failed them.
Well,
Yeah, a
it's
lot
not
of
your
people.
responsibility alone.
It's true. As you guys kind of walk past the patient patron, you see a number of people are huddled inside, kind of tending to their alcohol, like this is the last day that they're going to be here. With the door swung open, people inside is very somber. It's not party atmosphere in here. Borin the Barbarian is still playing. You'd probably notice even a guard is in here at this point, with helmet off, chugging drinks and just trying to drown his sorrow or his emotion. Angie Haru, the keeper of the tavern, is nowhere to be seen on the inside. People are pouring themselves drinks at this point.
Okay.
You guys end up walking past that to go to the very northeast where you see the purple roofed building. That is where the mayor's office is. As you enter in, you see it's kind of like you walk in the door and there's a receptionist desk that you can go to either side of for different rooms. Both the mayor and his granddaughter are within one room together, kind of just discussing. Actually, what time is it? It's just past noon. Let me check my thing real quick. Ooh, actually, even better. So you hear, as you walk in, the whispers of a young boy talking to a girl in one of the rooms, while the mayor sits in the other room. And if you guys want to make a perception check to try to figure out what this young boy, which you would recognize as Tomas, is talking about.
Perception.
Perception.
So Dan, Mira, Folwyn, you guys and... Oh, just those three. So you guys catch the overhearing of a conversation between Tomas and this girl that is in this other room as you're trying to be stealthy around. You hear the young boy talking. The moon has a face on it. No one's listening to me. I tried to tell all the adults and they're not doing anything. We gotta get out of here. Why is nobody doing anything? And you just hear the voice of the young girl's like, it's okay, Tomas. Well, it'll be okay. We gotta take care of it. The goddess of time will take care of us. That's what we've been taught. And he's just like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm not even sure anymore. And she's like, you just have to have faith. And she kind of like pats him on the back as you see him kind of walks past you guys and out the door, kind of crying to himself. As you see this young girl turn the corner, heading back towards her grandfather's office, you see the granddaughter, whose name is Lalina Mazik. This elvish woman, younger, probably around 15, 16 years old, with this orangish red hair, and she has this elegant rose gold necklace. And she kind of sees you all. Oh, hello. Is there anything that I can do for you all?
You seem to have put a lot of belief in Goddess of Time.
Well, that is what we've lived by for a very long time, and it has always worked up to this point.
Has this happened before?
She kind of thinks. Not that I know of. My grandma used to tell exquisite stories, but I'm not quite sure of what's accurate or not.
Is it stories of what?
Fairy tales, almost.
Of the moon coming down? I feel like that's something that only happens once.
Would you believe it if somebody told you?
Have I actually heard about the
Not
goddess of time
immediately.
What was your question, Liz?
before? Have I heard about the goddess of time before?
No, no one here would have. It's a localized deity.
Okay.
But to them, it is their deity, essentially. Arendor, make a history check.
Good history knowledge. Yes.
You recognize this rose gold necklace. It's almost like taking you back to when you were a child. And it's almost like you get lost in yourself for a moment, seeing this young girl with this reddish orange hair and that necklace.
Hmm.
And she kind of looks at you. Have we met before?
Is she pointing at my amulet or?
You in particular.
Okay. I gesture to her and say, I feel like I know who you are, but I don't quite know from where.
Small world, after all. Well, when did she come in and talk to my grandpa? And she will gesture you to come with her to the mayor's office.
And while is she taking the lead?
Yes.
I'm gonna look for any sign of shadows, elongated shadows or anything.
Make a perception check.
I'm
You're good at these.
no, not right now.
Nothing in particular. It seems normal.
I'm
As she leads into the room where you see a rather large desk in the back, windows and stuff behind him, and on the wall directly to the side of him is a massive portrait of what looks to be the previous mayor of the town. A picture of him alongside his wife, who is no longer here. It would be him and his wife, Lalina Mazik, who was her grandma. She has been renamed off of her grandma. But you'll see the current Lalina walk over and sit down on the chair directly next to Dovin Mazik, who will introduce himself. He'll say, well, hello there. What can I do you for?
All right. I will say hi. We're passing through and can't help but notice your, predicament here.
Indeed.
So you're entrusting everything to your goddess.
She said she will always be there to take care of it. That was the lingering will of my late wife, and something that I swore to uphold to her. So, yes.
I'll look at the portrait and then look at the granddaughter.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah.
This picture with him in there is also with the granddaughter, by the way. This isn't his wife in this picture. It's a picture of both of them together. They look slightly different. This just happened to be her sitting with her grandpa in this one. But,
Looks like Derek Goodberry had a girlfriend on the side.
Matt Damon as an elf.
Lie dog you. Do you think she'll still protect you with inaction? Do you think that it requires some action on your part?
He will, without dropping a beat, he will look over at the portrait and then look back down at you and say, she told me that no matter what happened, if we had patience, we would survive and see tomorrow, and that it would be taken care of. And I'm just doing my best to uphold her values. It's worked for a long time, and it hasn't not worked once.
I mean, when was the last time a cataclysmic event occurred that was suddenly averted?
Right. Are you saying you've experienced this before?
Possibly. We've had minor things that have always worked themselves out, but prior to the Forgetting, I can't recall of anything cataclysmic, but fairy tales that have been passed down definitely seem as they have.
The Forgetting strikes again.
And he is an elf, so you'd probably assume he's been around for a very long time.
Yeah. Well, do you know about the cave up north? The one with the one with the goddess time mural?
He kind of looks confused. Cave? Goddess of time mural. No, I
wait.
can't say that I do.
Was the mural
The
cave?
mural was the one in town.
In town? Oh, that's the okay. Never mind. I will say yes. So tell us about the mural in town.
He still seems kind of confused. Mural in town. Can you elaborate more?
I'll share what we saw inside the clock tower.
Were you talking about behind that sealed door? You were able to get it open.
Yeah. Are you not able to?
No? How have you done such a feat?
Magic.
That door hasn't been opened for as long as I can recall. So maybe before the Forgetting.
Is he genuinely confused?
Oh, I mean, you can make an insight check, but he seems flustered. Like he has no idea. He's kind of shocked, and it's being genuine. Like he is absolutely kind of mind-struck, and you kind of see Lilina is just like staring at you, kind of like tilting her head, confused as well. And she's like, "I've explored down there before, but I didn't think that could be opened. You found something in there?"
I'll share. I'll only share what we saw as far as the mural goes. I won't share that we also saw a man down there.
My grandma used to write journals and stuff about a book that she had before. Maybe that had some more information about it.
Can I surmise that was the same book that Father Gabriel had?
That is correct.
Motherfucker. But we didn't loot him, dude. Oh, damn it.
It was also in
That book's-
Praeceptum, so none of you could read it, but
Yeah, still, maybe these folks can.
that is a possibility.
We got to go back to the cave anyway. So, but we still need to find this dang artifact. Are there any villains in the lore of all this? Are you aware?
My grandma had only written stories about monsters, but nothing villainous?
No one person. Where did these monsters come from?
Creatures of the night.
Are they somehow tied to, and I'll point up to the moon?
It's a possibility. There's been a fairy tale about the goddess of time fighting the shadows back, but nothing that I can particularly recall.
Okay. Do you know of a man who sells masks?
They both kind of look at each other, and they don't seem to know who this is you're talking about.
It doesn't fit the bill for anybody in town. No vendors that you're aware of.
They kind of look back and forth at each other. Not that I can think of. Nah, haven't heard of anyone like that.
What if we put on that mask that I have?
The Mask of Many Faces. And you want to turn it into the mask salesman?
Yeah.
You do so, and they look at you and go, nope, I haven't seen him.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm out of questions. I'm trying to piece it together somehow, but we still need to find the artifact. But I think our next destination should be the clock tower.
Okay.
I think. Because these people aren't really... They're helpful, but not really. What about the... There's a temple
What temple?
here, right? On the right of the map? Is that
Oh, that's the conservatory. That's where Isaac was from. At this point, it's starting to get into the mid-afternoon. You probably hear in the distance like a loud screeching sound.
I think people may be in trouble out there. All right. I think you should stay hold up. Well, I don't think you're going anywhere anyway. We're going to look into this.
Lilina will cling to the amulet and say, and she will take care of us, I believe.
I expect us to be heavily and handsomely compensated for saving your town. Thank you very much.
Well, if you have any hand in it, of course you will.
And I think with that, I think we should head out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Sister May, I believe if we don't come back at some point today, you should strongly consider just leaving town, gathering everyone that's
I don't think they will.
still okay.
They kind of chuckle.
They can't.
He will say, let me find the name of the person. Hold on. You sound like my Captain Eric Vosa. Yeah, he said the same thing.
Oof. Are you aware that people are dead outside?
Sad to hear.
Sad to hear.
That's a reaction, I guess.
Maybe
There's indeed a reaction.
I think you probably kind of get the feeling that maybe they didn't think that they believed in... They were trying to flee, most likely. They didn't believe in her protection.
Oh.
Because you did notice there was a number of people in town that were just standing there motionless. That were perfectly fine.
All right. Well, let's be off.
Okay. Where to next? It's probably about 3-4 o'clock at this point.
Definitely the clock tower. I'm wondering if I don't know if we'll gain anything from going to the conservatory. Clock tower has main character syndrome energy right there. I don't know.
So back to the clock tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes a little bit of time walking back over there. Some people just in a... No one else in here seems to be in a panic. They're either drinking in the patient patron, trying to forget about the possibility or enjoy the end days. The rest of the people are still in town, either dead or just calmly celebrating still. The moon is hovering a couple 100 feet over the town at this point. The earth tremors start to get worse. The fires are starting to fade out at black flame. The smolders are disappearing. And you guys arrive back in the center of the clock town.
Forget what the mayor says. If he won't sanitate his people, we'll do it ourselves.
Indeed. Is there anything different about the clock tower right now, or is it the same?
It's ticking just as it did before. Nothing is different about it. Just the one consistent thing about the town. Every tick seems to silence the town for a moment. And now that you're over here again, you can see that there is that scaffolding that is directly to the right side of the tower. That looks like they were kind of using it to hang some of the banners and stuff. Most of the decor has been burned or it's fluttering in the wind, and that scaffolding is maybe 20 to 30 feet shy of the top of the tower. And it just seems like a little sad that this place hasn't been completed or decored, and the moon is coming to crash it down on this little festival, you know?
Well, shall we head in?
As well, I guess.
Head into the clock tower again.
Yeah.
Push open those heavy double set of wooden doors and step down into the clock tower once again, into the inner workings. And you see who is kind of sitting there, biding his time, rocking back and forth on the floor, rocking back and forth, is the masked salesman.
Does he look worried?
He seems to be accepting. He doesn't seem panicked. He doesn't seem in a daze or in a trance. He just seems like he is okay with this.
Oi.
They'll look up at you. Hello?
Could you provide us some insight about what's going on right now?
The moon is falling, isn't it?
We see that.
What else is there to explain?
Hmm. So you're okay with all this?
Even if I ran days ago, I wouldn't make it.
Hmm.
Might as well just hang and accept what's coming.
I don't suppose any other people or creatures have come down here, have they?
No, not that I've seen.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
Hmm.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. He doesn't seem to have any reason to lie, more so.
Right. I'm trying to think. Did anybody give you an item?
I haven't seen
Recently.
anyone. No item to
They-
be received.
Hmm. Or I'm just trying to think now. Who could have taken the artifact from Nov? Who would have known Nov was working on it?
He'll look over at all of you. You all have been met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
He said the thing. He said the thing.
Roll credits.
I would say
We did
roll
it.
initiative.
Hmm. I'm trying to think of the other points of interest here within town. I'm gonna look around in here. Is there anything that's changed since we last been in here?
Everyone can make an investigation check.
And maybe my thought is trying to figure out where these shadows could be gathering.
Yeah, Dan is the one that's kind of digging the most into it, and you guys aren't really finding anything in particular of that's been different here. Nothing's in the vault area where the ruins are. No shadows are hiding or coming anymore. They've seemed to have pulled away from here in the interim as the night is beginning to draw further and further. You hear the toll of the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
Bring out your dead. Don't bring out
think-
your dead.
I think at that point too, you would also hear in the distance I think Dan would hear in the distance a very faint screech again.
I don't think we're gonna find anything in here. I think we're either gonna have to go find what's causing that screeching, or just accept fate and see what happens.
Fan of that second one.
Because I don't think we're gonna find the artifact. I think the shadows took it with them.
You're saying it's over then?
We can still use our time wisely to maybe look into town here. I don't know. Gather as much information as we can before the end. I don't know if it's worth looking into our ship and see if there was anything that survived the sinking of our ship.
The compass.
Right.
Do you think that compass would give us the direction if we picked it up?
Certainly try.
Well, maybe it's attuned, but
But it only takes an action to attune in my campaign.
yeah.
I would like to try to pick it up and try.
It's worth looking into if the old captain clutched onto it to the very end.
So you guys go back out to the docks. As the sun is setting over the horizon, it is now the nighttime of the third day. You fish down into the water and pull the compass from Captain Beckham's hand. Do you attune to it?
I will, yeah.
What is the one thing that Anakin or Vader would desire the most?
I get me really bad with this answer.
No, like truly in his heart, what is the one thing that he would want? His greatest treasure, essentially.
I'd be.
Becoming a master.
Like his destiny, or Obi-Wan, or something like that.
I would say. I would say if you had to really think about something, I would say Padme. Because like that's like finding his true love.
You would see the compass point directly to the northwest.
I tell everyone that, and I say that it's telling us to go northwest.
You bastard.
It's funny because no one else knows that it's what he wants the most.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, I guess we go to the northwest then. Is that like out into the sea?
It'd be around the ring of the island, straight. It's like northwest.
Oh, so potentially something on the island.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
How long will it take our walk to get where we need to go?
Oh, you have no idea. It's not it's not a pedometer that tells you
All
how
right,
many
how much
miles you
time
have
do
to
we
go.
have left?
6 hours.
Let's start going. At
that
least
what you
we'll
guys
be
doing?
away. I would say if we at least start going, if we don't make it, we will be away from the drop zone.
Okay. What you guys are good with?
We're ground zero.
Yeah, I guess we're good.
So,
We don't know
yeah.
that he's lying to us.
right, yeah.
Who
You
you
guys can
talking
make
about
insight
me?
checks if you want.
call me a fucking liar.
I don't know that you're lying to me, so no, I'm not
we
calling you a
don't.
liar yet.
Well, I ain't calling you to dinner.
That's pretty good.
You guys can make insight checks too if you want. Because you guys have seen Captain Beckham use the compass before.
I
Oh,
have no reason.
I have no reason to either.
You
I'm
have
just
no
gonna.
I trust this man.
This newfound man.
We trust everybody who died and came back to life.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wouldn't lead us away from our quest.
No, never.
So, I think before that too, Vader, make an intelligence check to see if you know truly what this compass is for, because you've also seen Captain Beckham use it before. Yeah, I don't think he knows. He just kind of thinks like, oh, that's what we need. It's in that way. So, everyone traveling
Anakin's
northwest.
a fighter, not a thinker.
Northwest.
Yeah, I mean, we'll all follow him because I don't think none of us are gonna doubt and be like, oh, let's go this way. Okay, let's go. You found something.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys
Follow
travel.
the man.
You travel out of the town. I want everyone to make a perception check as you guys start heading out of the town, out the west gate.
Ooh, that looked like almost an at 20 there.
Arendor is the only one that hears it. Faintly on the far east side of town, you hear the shatter of glass. And then you hear that screech again.
Where is that respective to where we currently are?
The complete other side of town on the east side.
Oh, okay. I guess since I don't know if anyone else in the group knows, but I mentioned to the group that I do hear those noises and the screech, and see if anyone else in the group hears it.
Do
Oh,
I
I
hear
hear
it?
No one else
Yeah.
hears it, but a moment after the shatter of the glass, Mako, and including Arendor and Drake in full, when you see what looks to be a massive, shadowy dragon flying
shit.
in the distance.
Told you I saw a
We were
dragon.
fucking kidding about that.
Let me show you guys what you see. And by shadowy, I kind of mean the whole thing is made of shadow, and it has like this purplish fire pulling off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think we found our culprit.
That would be leaving from the conservatory area.
Oh no, not Isaac.
So this is timestamp for you guys. Nighttime on the third day, the conservatory is attacked.
Is
I
it
think-
flying away, or is it just flying in town, flying around?
It is flying away from the conservatory northeast. And then it seems to dip out of view.
Interesting direction.
Their compass is telling us to go northwest.
Okay. So I guess maybe after we get to northwest, we'll go to the northeast to see where that dragon came from.
Okay.
But we're kind of running out of time there.
I think it'd be funny too, because if you guys start moving northwest, it's like the compass needle doesn't even move an inch because of how far it is. Because like typically, like if you're close, you can see it shift. Like, but this doesn't
Yeah.
even move. Not a millimeter.
How many miles into that trek do you think we would notice? Be like, hey,
I mean, I'd assume after like a mile, you'd probably be like, that needle hasn't moved like a tick. Not 1 degree. Not even a half a degree. It hasn't moved at all. So you'd probably assume everyone make a nature check or a survival check, your pick. With gauging compasses.
I still trust this man.
Mako and Arendor and Vader, I think you would notice at this point, it's like the compass needle isn't moving. 1, it's either broken, or 2, your target or whatever you're trying to find is possibly 20 plus miles away.
hey Vader.
Hmm. You say you told
Um,
me so, I'm gonna put my lightsaber straight up your ass.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna put my hands up. Okay. I don't think I want that smoke.
It's okay, he misses anyway.
Yeah, you're not a kid's or Derek's parents, so he's not going to.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's not talk about him being a kid when he's just threatened to shove his lightsaber up his ass.
Yeah. I don't think I want that kind of smoke though. I think I'm good.
Somewhere in the world, Tomas shivers. So what do you guys do? You continue on, or do you recognize and turn off in a direction?
I guess we should go northeast to follow the dragon.
Okay.
How,
you
how
guys-
much time do we have left now?
1 mile, 30 minutes walking, 30 minutes back. You'd probably have about 4 hours until midnight.
And now is town ground zero?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to land on the clock tower. The moon's probably 200 feet above the tower at this point.
The
Anyone got a
tallest person in
fireball?
our crew.
The tallest person?
Me.
Probably
It
you,
would-
Vader or Mako. Yeah,
Probably Vader.
Vader.
It seems like one of you can probably almost touch the moon.
200
funny.
feet. Not Mr. Fantastic.
I can use the force and bring it closer, push it away.
Star Killer.
Oh, yes.
Why haven't we tried that?
Force push the moon.
Yeah. Actually, wait.
Why don't we just take the moon and push it somewhere else?
Oh,
No,
I think you're onto something.
I guess that could
Okay.
be a last resort idea.
can we try to push the moon with the force push?
Okay, so you guys go back to the center of the town and try to attack the moon, which is probably about 300 feet from the ground, 200 feet above the
Yeah.
tower.
Okay.
You could attempt to if your spell can reach that far.
How far can it reach?
What's your long distance? on
Wait,
your
we're actually
Eldritch Blast?
trying this?
Hey, I'm down for whatever crazy stuff you want to try.
It doesn't tell me how far.
120
it reaches.
feet. The range is 120 feet.
Oh shit, that's not. It needs to get closer.
It needs to get closer to impending doom.
Quick, someone throw him.
So back to town, or are you circling around the north side to get to the east side?
Do we want to fight this dragon?
I mean, at least
That's-
we can see where it's headed or layer it
Yeah.
up. Maybe it'll lead us to the other shadows. We don't have to fight it per se. Because I think at this point we're just gonna have to accept fate and just gather as much information as possible right now, and leave it up to the goddess of time.
And maybe we should rewind the clock for us 3 days.
Wait
I
a
think that's
second.
possible.
So, you guys heading around to find where the dragon was?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you about an hour of walking to get into the direction where you guys saw it. And it's a little bit easier because Arendor and Mako, as you guys are heading in that direction, you can see what looks to be very faint smoke. And it eventually leads you to a clearing that is covered by trees, some of which have slight cinders of black flame on them, and some on the ground burning the grass. There are no signs of the dragon, but you would see with these cloud cover and now the trees, it just creates shadows all on the ground. And I think in that moment you guys would probably realize that this thing doesn't need to fly to move.
It just needs to be in the shadows.
That is accurate. Yep. They can move through the shadows.
Mira, do you sense anything? Or I can say, do I sense a disturbance in the force?
Make an Arcana check as the tremors start to get heavier and heavier. You don't see anything. You'd probably assume that it has fled through the shadows. Whether it teleported from shadow to shadow or used the connecting shadows of the night to move. You do see that the moon is now about 100 feet above the tower. And you're about just over an hour away from midnight.
Yeah, I think we just ride this thing out.
During
Yeah.
all this,
Do we see a shelter nearby?
Hold up, Arendor?
I was gonna say, during all this trekking back and forth, has there been any movement from my amulet, whether it's getting hot, glowy, or
Oh, it is reignited to that, like, radiant color again. It is active during the moonlight again, yep.
okay? Does it make me feel like I have extra power, or is it more?
You feel stronger, but I also would think you'd probably feel like a target. Almost like the shadows themselves are watching you.
I feel like it has to do something with the amulet. I just don't know what.
You would definitely feel like, out of this chain of events, that this amulet was probably used in the past to battle whatever this creature was.
I wonder if it's used to summon the creature before the moon crashes. Is it? This might be a silly idea. Now that we're within 120 feet, is it possible to give it to whomever can do force push and see if that does anything? If we're close enough to the center?
You can when you walk back to the town, yes.
Okay.
How far is the town?
It's about an hour walk outside of town. So
And we have an hour.
just over an hour, like hour and a half.
Okay.
Do we want to force push it?
You can
I mean,
certainly
do we
try.
have any other options? Or
At
Do
this
we
point,
want-
any sort of idea is an idea to consider.
do we want to clear out of blast radius?
If this is the plan, is there any way I can just get a beer or something
Oh,
on
yeah.
the way?
I'm
You
ready
guys
there.
can stop by the patient patron. You'd stop in. Actually, that is a great idea.
Yeah, why not? That's a great idea.
To be honest. You guys make your trek back to town with about 30 minutes to spare. You hear the tremors getting more and more intense. The moon lingers about maybe 20 to 30 feet above the tower at this point, a total of 120 feet off the ground. You step into the patient patron where a lot of people are drinking. We're now passed out because of how much they've went hard. And you'd see that captain, the police or the chief of the captain, chief of the guard, Eric Vosa has his helmet off, sitting at the table drinking, and he's in like a bender, and he's just like, I told the mayor, he wouldn't listen to me. I said we need to flee. No one would listen. And he's kind of like drunk into himself as the barbarian is singing a very, very sad tale about terrible events that have seemingly gone very awry, that have been detrimental. And the tailing of Medius has been praying to the goddess of time will fix it by unordinary and impossible means of time travel. And it's this kind of strange story that he's telling, almost very sadly, kind of like praying for it himself. As you guys grab a couple of pints to celebrate before the crash of the moon.
Well, it's either to celebrate force pushing the moon away, or to just be a little drunk when it fails.
Well, I have another idea, but we'll see if force push works.
Okay. So you guys get a whole bunch of roadies and you take it to the center of town, which at this point, you're probably about 5 minutes before midnight, as you see the clock. Dong, dong. It starts ringing the bells. The face of the clock starts to move on a pendulum, so it is facing the sky directly. It is now looking directly up at the moon. You see the face of the clock has these holes on it, which begin shooting fireworks out. The fireworks are hitting the face of the moon, blowing up because the moon is obstructing the sky. And this would be a fantastic little celebration had the moon not be hovering directly over the clock tower. And I can kind of show you what the face looks like of the clock now that it kind of is like facing vertical. Like you could stand on it effectively. If I could find the map. Where is my map? Oh, jeez. I have so many different pictures on here that it's like impossible to find some things sometimes. But in the meantime, you guys arrive into the center of the town, and it is definitely within range. Would you like to attempt to Eldritch Blast the moon?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Well, Anakin, it's your time. This is what you were destined for.
So you begin Eldritch Blasting. So anyway, you started blasting, and
No pressure.
they hit the surface of the moon, and absolutely nothing happens. It just continues with this anger, and you can almost hear it writhing in pain, saddening as it comes crashing down towards you all. You see, it is ineffective. Is there anything else you wanted to try as it's getting closer and closer to midnight? You can hear, at this point too, through the fireworks, you hear this voice. You're out of time.
Can I, out of last-ditch effort, point the amulet up and then yell stop at the moon?
Oh, yeah, you certainly, you hold it up, yell stop, and it just keeps going.
Okay,
Does
fantastic.
it look sentient?
The moon?
Yeah.
You can't see the face, but it is... It has this feel to it. And you will hear from the center of the town at this point. You find yourself standing in the center of town next to nxsRaven, who was laying unconscious previously. He wakes up. You can see that gash on his head is bleeding profusely, like he shouldn't be alive. He cries out saying, "I couldn't save anyone again. Why does this keep happening? My feet won't move." And he's clinging to the scar on his head as it's bleeding out. And he kind of lays back. Maybe next time I'll find the
Who is
fire
this?
within. nxsRaven. Let me show you his picture. He's the half-orc that has that serious wound on his head. He's kind of just laying there unconscious, bleeding out of that scar, clinging to it, crying that he couldn't do anything, even though he really wants to. He has that fire within inside of him, but his feet won't move. And he said, I just let them die again. Maybe next time.
Wait.
He
said
said
again.
again.
And he's bleeding from the head.
He said,
Right?
maybe next time I will save them. I'll find the courage to make my feet move. He's bleeding
Does this
from that
happen
scar.
Every 3 days?
You see, as he's clinging to that
Wait,
scar.
Is this like Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
You're going to
You'll
see. Everyone make a perception check. As I need to find that other picture.
Because it feels like the same thing keeps happening over and over.
You're not familiar with Majora's Mask, are you?
I never played it that much.
Let me show up. The
I
maps.
haven't either, but I know about it. Yeah, there is some time travel shenanigans.
Mako, Vader, Drake, Dan, all of you look to the top of the tower, which is now turned facing up the sky, and you hear that laugh. You're out of time. And you see this creature watching down below as the moon is beginning to implode on the clock tower. You see it starting to crunch. The ground is igniting on fire from the force of this moon impeding on the earth. You all, in a moment, are ignited. You are emulated, set on fire by this. You see Exergo writhing in pain as he is just eviscerated by the flame. All of you as well catch on fire. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Just a little bit of damage.
Would be this one.
For the record, it's not my fault this time.
Oh, that's a lot of
Holy
damage.
fuck.
That's a lot of damage.
We're dead.
Oh, there's another one.
Any more?
Oh, there's more.
Oh,
Okay,
we're dead.
that's it. So,
I can make this.
as the moon crashes down, eviscerating all of you, you hear
Wait.
the faint... Oh, go ahead.
We have a monk.
We have...
Can he do a like dexterity saving throw and
Oh,
just
yeah.
dodge?
Uncanny dodge. Hell yeah, dude. Coming clutch.
So, as the moon ignites you all, you hear the soft voice of a barely conscious Dockmaster Tug on the docks. It'll say, Goddess of Time, save us. And he's clinging to his amulet as he catches on fire. Just eviscerated, turned to ash instantly. And you guys feel the most painful experience you've ever felt in your life as your body is literally burning down to ash and you're alive, being caught on fire. And eventually, you start seeing your days flash between your eyes, almost rewinding, flickering every single moment that you've had over the past couple of days. Going down to the ruins, finding inside the clock tower, meeting these people. And then you close your eyes, and when you open them, you smell the sea breeze. You hear the caw of seagulls. And you hear a voice call out to you, Ahoy! Are you here for the festival? As you guys look and see Clock Town in front of you, with the gangway being placed on your boat. Welcome back to the first day.
It makes sense now.
So, this is how I'm going to try to make it a little bit easier so it doesn't have to be as repetitive. You guys have knowledge of the loop at this point. If there is anything in particular that you want to do, we can just specify, hey, we want to do X the same, and we will just say that you guys do that within the span of time it would take. That way you don't have to go through the whole encounter again, the path that you went through. But if you want to make new decisions, you're fair to do that.
Well, it seemed like the compass, that destination was too far away. Maybe if we start on the first day following it.
That could work. Hey, we don't know. If we're going to be stuck in the fucking endless loop, we can certainly give it a try.
Well, let's
And you know what? If that leads somewhere, I told you so.
Well, honestly, so we never met the mayor, right?
Nope. Oh, also, strangely enough, Arendor, you do not have the amulet anymore.
Oh. Well, we just
But-
delete
Oh,
that.
Oh,
The
although
grandfather was the
should we
mayor.
talk to Exergor or Exergo?
You can.
yeah.
I will say first the preface. The amulet, the lunar amulet, is the only thing that is gone. Everything else that you have acquired during that first loop, you still have, including the Rose of Resistance, the Mask of Many Faces, any potions that you bought, or items or weapons you bought. You still have those, and those are no longer present in this loop. You've essentially plucked them and pulled them back.
The amulet, do we have to do the same thing again to get it again?
That's what I'm saying. So if you know that there's something you want to do, like you knew that you got the amulet
let me
from
ask
Isaac,
this question.
so you could go there.
That amulet, how long will it take us to get that again? Just to get it?
I mean, you just have to go meet Isaac, you'd persuade him and get the amulet, and it would take maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, so that takes 30 minutes.
Maybe an hour both ways.
Alright, that's fine. Because this is the way I'm seeing things. We for us to get out of this loop, we gotta do this in a particular order. And we gotta remember the order we do it in, because it's all based on time. So if we go do that 20-mile hike, or however far it is, for instance, we may want to get that amulet first and not do the hike, have to walk back, get the amulet, then do the hike again. It's like, if you see what I'm saying. So I say, I feel this amulet, is required no matter what. I say we go do the 20-mile hike, or however far it is to the northwest. If it fails, we reset the loop again, we grab the amulet again, and then we go try something else.
You mean the northeast to the ruins, or what do you mean?
So it runs on every 3 days, right?
Yes, this is a 3 days.
So okay, so what I'm saying is we first go get the amulet. That means we have 71 hours left. Okay.
Uh-huh.
However long it takes to walk 20 miles, or however far it is to the northwest, just to see if there's anything there. If nothing's there, we will just let ourselves die by the moon, restart, go back, get the amulet, go back down to 71 hours, go to northeast to the ruins, and see if there's anything there. If there's nothing there, then we have the moon kill us, we restart, and we try to figure out where's the next step to go. And we figure out the right order we need to go in.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly doable.
That's my idea I got. Unless someone has a better idea, that's mine.
And if you want to say expeditedly, you travel northwest for 3 days and see what happens, then that can happen too, and you'd restart the loop.
I don't really have a better idea, but I'm sitting here listening to you, John, and I'm like, you can figure all this shit out in about 10 minutes and you're still struggling with fantasygrounds? I don't get it.
Well, I should say I am a lot better from when I first started.
That is true. That is true.
I guess what I struggle with that I just don't know everything yet with is just all like the little details you guys know. And like the D&D things, the little details, I just don't know everything yet. But that just comes with time.
So one of the other things that you guys do recall is you had found the pyramid artifact destroyed in the park on the second day. That was where you found that artifact at.
Yeah, maybe we take and just keep it.
So
We got to get it fixed. I
All
wonder if
them-
it's there on the first day.
Yeah, we gotta do things in a particular way.
as you see, Doc Master Tug is like, "Oh, you guys are very into something."
May I ask a question out of character, just as a general question for you, Pat?
Yeah, of course.
Was there a chance we did this order correctly on the first try?
No way.
No, okay. I
As
want
soo-
to know if
well,
that
it's-
was
sure we
possible.
fucked up.
There's a couple things that have to be done, and given where you guys were at the second day, it was impossible.
Okay.
So I knew as soon as you guys got to a certain spot, I was like, "You're not going to do it the first time." So, but you made a lot more progress than I thought you would the first loop.
I just didn't know if it was possible if we just somehow magically figured it out correctly on the first day.
Yeah, I don't think so. I
like
made it
we were on
I mean,
par.
I don't mean the first day. I meant like the
the
first
first cycle.
The loop.
First cycle. Yeah.
I made it pretty hard to figure out that something has to be done. So the fact that you guys went to the Northeast Ruins the first cycle was surprising to me, but it worked out. It gave you more knowledge. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna find Exurgo.
you see him walking up to you as Doc Master Tug's like, "Oh, I guess they're busy. They seem to know what they're doing." And he kind of like goes off, and you see Exurgo walking up. He goes, "Hey guys, hello. Are you guys new to town?"
Do we all know
Yeah.
what he said as we all died in the first cycle?
Yes.
Okay.
Exurgo,
Oh,
we just met.
have I met you before?
In the last cycle. Are you
Huh?
aware? Are you aware of what this town, the fate of this town?
No. What's happening?
How did you get that scar?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on. God damn it.
He kind of thinks for a second. If you come to the patron tonight, I'll have some drinks with you, and I'll tell you.
We will if we can find the time. We're kind of pressed, as you can see.
Oh, of course.
We've been here before, here in this moment. And if maybe if I could prove it to you, I don't know if does he have his necklace out?
He doesn't have a necklace, no. Doc Master
Oh.
Tug does with the
Doc
symbol
Master
of
Tug.
the goddess at time.
Oh, I thought Exurgo had it.
No, he's not a religious individual.
So Tug was the one that was saying all this.
Doc
Oh.
Master Tug prayed to the goddess at time. Exurgo was crying about how he
Yeah,
failed
right.
to save people again, and that his feet wouldn't move, and kind of this somber thing.
I'm gonna point at him, at Exurgo, and be like, "Hey, you have the courage, and you need to move your feet."
He kind of tilts his head. Make a persuasion check. He kind
You'll
of
know when the
also
time comes.
he kind of had this moment too when he was talking about he has that fire inside of him that's still burning.
Oh my god.
The goose egg, a 0. he has this fire inside of him that was burning, and he doesn't know. He said maybe next time he will finally get the courage to do it, but he kind of like thinks, and he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'd be happy to get to meet you guys more over some drinks tonight."
Consider it done, Exurgo.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. You can kind of see him. He walks away and he's like scratching his head. Like,
We'll try it again next time.
So you're asking us we to die again?
I mean, that seemed to be kind of the plan, right?
So are you guys gonna go the crazy 20 miles northwest and see what happens and die and come back and try again, or
Or do we want to meet the mayor?
I think we'd rather use the cycles to get more information, even if they turn out to be a failure.
Well,
I did forget something very important, by the way, on the third day. While you guys were in the clock town, the face of the clock was facing the sky, and you guys would have noticed in that moment that scaffolding to the right of the tower is not tall enough to reach it, to be able to climb up the scaffolding to get on top of the building. That would have been the other thing you guys would have noticed.
Is it right now?
It is not, no.
Okay.
You guys would kind of recall that the builders, including Jack Rose, were on strike. They didn't want to continue building because they thought the town was going to be destroyed.
Hmm. So essentially, they could see it and built it.
No, they didn't the first time.
Hmm.
That was something that still would have had to be done, essentially.
I wonder if we can convince Jack to do that.
It's a possibility. You guys know he was at the mayor's office, the first move from Cherry.
well, we could pay the mayor a visit. But I think we should also go to the clock tower and see if the doors are open or not. They're open on the second day, right?
You opened them with the amulet.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think we should look for the broken pieces of the artifact. Give it to Nove to have him put it together.
Mhm.
Protect them. And I don't know, go from there.
We would also need to. We know for sure that I guess the shadowy creature attacked the father at those ruins.
You know that Father Gabriel left on the morning of the second day, because when you guys had gone there, he was gone by the time you guys went to the tower in the morning. But you guys also know that the adventurers left at sunset on the first day and died out there.
Right, they were attacked.
I mean, wait, but we met him at the first day, so it'd be in the sunset of the second day.
No. The adventurers had left the town on the sunset of the first day, and they were seemingly killed 3 hours away.
Okay.
Do we know
Sorry,
who the goddess of time is?
No, I don't think you guys... You can make assumptions at this time, but I don't think any of you would know. Make a history check.
It's supposed to be a local deity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked because I have a thought behind that.
You know she's a woman.
I know that, yeah. I bet she's that freaking elf, the mayor's granddaughter, whatever.
Probably assume it has some sort of connection to the mayoral ancestry. But she seems to have been someone from a long time ago.
She's an elf.
Possibly.
I wonder. So the goddess of time, all right, she is the one who sort of undid the moon, brought us back 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
If we go to the mayor first, I have a hunch, could be wrong. She will become the primary target, and the shadow's going to try to kill her. The shadow kills her. This loop ends, and those 3 days are up, we're dead. I think we need to figure out who the goddess of time is and protect her from the shadows. Because that loop dies with her. That's my opinion.
It's an interesting theory. I think maybe the granddaughter, Ellern, Lena,
Lelina. Yep.
Alina.
I don't. It's an interesting theory. I don't think she is the goddess of time, but maybe she has ties to the goddess of time.
Yeah.
Like in her blood or whatnot. And she was there on the third day, and she wasn't attacked by the shadows.
Correct. Maybe the shadow doesn't know who it is either.
Well, you
And
think
maybe the shadow wants us to figure it out because the shadow's always watching us. And once we figure it out, it's what it's trying to do will finally be fulfilled.
I'm gonna look at everybody's shadows in our party to see if any of our shadows are incorrect.
No, none of you guys have out of the ordinary shadows.
We're safe for now.
I mean, I think it's definitely clear that this shadow is responsible for potentially everything. But yes, there might be some connection between the mayor and his granddaughter that survived while others got attacked.
Mm-hmm. You know, I
Along with our
also
crew.
I thought of something. Do I still have the compass?
Nope.
Okay, I was gonna say I would have thought that because she's technically alive.
But before we depart, should we tell Captain to create some distance between here and the island?
That is a great idea.
Yeah, I agree.
He'll look at you.
We can ask. We ask for the we can ask for the compass while we do that.
Is everything all right?
Hey, Cap. I know this is gonna sound very weird. But in the coming days, something terrible is gonna happen. No time to explain. We need you to create a lot of distance between the island here and yourself and the ship.
Oh, he kind of looks a little panicked, a little worried, and he's like, well, all right then. Yeah, say less. You guys will be all right.
Do we
can
have a
return-
sending stone?
You do, yes.
We do.
Okay.
Before he leaves, can we check that ship for shadows?
Of course, yeah. You quickly look over the ship, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You guys are freaking me out. We just arrived here.
Yeah, you could say we you ever read those terrible manhwa, where the hero goes back in time, we kind of did that.
You all have been drinking some very good ale. Please bring some back.
Maybe in 3 days' time you can return, but for now we'll keep in touch via sending stone.
Alrighty then. Easy does it for me.
You don't hear from us in 4 days. You can assume that we all perished.
Aye then. Stay safe out there then.
Do we have anything on the ship that we need first before they take off?
I don't think anything in particular. You could try to ask him for his compass, but that is a process in itself, probably.
The mayor, who does he live with?
His granddaughter?
No one else?
Nope.
Who is her mother?
You didn't ask.
Oh.
Goddess of time herself.
So what is the order here, guys? As you guys kind of prep this, you can hear from inside the town, "This town is softer than spoiled milk."
I think we should learn who her mother is and find out if that was his daughter. and find out if she was an elf. Did she die? Where'd she go? Maybe she's the goddess at the time. Maybe it's her mother.
Maybe. I think that's a good of a attack of a plan. Go to the mayor, talk to him, get some more information, and then I think we should go to the clock tower and open the doors.
So you got to get the amulet first too to do that.
Oh, right.
Okay. So order of
Do we
operations.
Do we want to split the party and do this? Because no matter what, we die all anyways.
No.
You
I mean,
die in-
well, actually, it doesn't really hurt in this case, I guess.
you die in
but
3 days, but
Yeah.
I mean, unless one of us runs into combat,
then you're
and and then that team kind of dies.
Well, just kill yourselves. We'll reset in 3 days.
Just kill yourself.
Will that work?
You're unsure if it'll work.
I'd rather not take that chance.
I'd rather keep everybody together.
Okay.
So you wanted to get the artifact from the park. You wanted the amulet from the conservatory. You wanted to go to the mayor's and then go to the clock tower. So it sounds like. Right?
We should also keep tabs on Meet the Adventurers again.
Which you do hear them currently loudly in the center of town. Because you heard his softer than spoiled milk comment. So where to first, ladies and gents?
Let's go to the mayor's office, get some information.
Okay. You hastily walk over to the mayor's house as you bypass the adventurers, and you overhear them once again talking about how they're leaving at sunset, getting ready to set out north of town. Essentially, you kind of overhear them as you walk by.
I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna call it out to them.
They'll look over at you, and you see Tykes Brutzen again. You go, "What are you looking at?"
Hey, fellow adventurers. I think you're famous, right? Ice, right?
You've heard of our tales. I like this guy.
Hey, yeah. Hey. So, just a bit of a heads up here. I don't think you should travel out.
Why?
As fellow adventurers ourselves, we're getting ready to head out ourselves, but just a word of warning, I don't think it's something that I've heard tell of your adventures. I'm sure you're very, very capable, but I think you should lie low. Just delay it by another day.
Make a persuasion check. DC's lower because you kind of gassed him up a little bit.
Oh no. -2.
He looks at you. This town don't need our help. Why should we hang out here?
It doesn't need your help, but let's just say we're keen on some information on the going-ons in town here, and I'm a big fan of yours, and I don't think it's in your best interest to go out right now.
You'll see the serpent-like rogue man with the hood on. He'll go, "Are they planning something against us?"
I mean, does he say it out loud? Like, we all
Yes.
hear it? No, I can confirm it's not the case.
He kind of just gives you a glare.
That's and I'll kind of elbow Mira. Oh, that's sir, what's his face?
Heavy yokai.
Yeah, heavy yokai.
Yes, if you listen to us, we have some information that is interest of you, Heavy Yokai.
Keep talking.
We know We know where your surrogate mother is.
He kind of perks up. He kind of looks over at Tice. What are you offering this information about?
We can arrange a meeting with you and her again, if you wish.
He kind of looks over at Rhonda. She's like, "Oh, don't look at me." And you see Sela's like, "Would you like that?" And Heavy's like, "Should we hang out here a little bit?" And they're all like, Tice goes, "Well, I guess I could use a pint." Why, we're not in a rush. We can enjoy the festival. You'll see
All right.
Heavy is like, "I guess we'll hang out for a little bit. Shall we set something up? Maybe on the morning of the festival on the 4th day?"
I think you'll be safe then.
So,
And
okay.
what's the
Sela.
Sela? That's right.
The green cenote merfolk.
And I'll kind of walk up and I'll clasp her hands, be like, I have a feeling I'd like to see you again.
Give me a persuasion check.
Another one. Hell yeah, I'm good at these.
She kind of just smiles, but she's kind of like confused about this whole thing. It seems very random to her. And you can definitely tell she's a little bit more intelligent than the other 3 in the group. So she's kind of just like questioning what all this is about. But she's not going to speak up about it.
Yeah, I remember her apologizing for her group. I'm going to say something terrible is going to happen in town. Just be wary.
All right. Yeah. This guy knows the future.
We hope that future doesn't come. However, to show our good faith, I give them 10 gold for drinks, and hopefully you guys, if something bad happens to the town, you'll protect it. Show us how great adventurers you are.
You keep the
10
ale
gold.
pouring, it will be good to go.
10 gold for drinks.
That's a lot of drinks.
That's a lot of drinks.
All right, we got some friends. We're drinking on the house. We gonna tear up this place. He kind
We're
of
gonna
like
come back and everybody's just smashed.
they go, "Cheers, friends. Good luck." And they kind of like run into the patient patron, and you immediately hear him ask for a room, and you will hear Angie Haru say, "Oh, well, that's the last room."
Sorry, we got stuff to do. It's all right.
So they got the last room this time.
We'll have to rough it. It's all right.
Oh, man.
So to the mayor's.
Okay. You guys book it to the mayor's, and it's a very interesting scene when you arrive in the mayor's office. Lilina is sitting with Dovin. Jack Rose is standing on one side with a whole bunch of the builders, and Captain Eric Vosa is standing on the other side. And Captain Eric Vosa is trying to say, "We need to evacuate the town. It's not safe. We have to flee." And you see Dovin giving the same spiel about their religion, and they just need to be patient, everything will work out. And you see the builder saying, "We are not going to continue building and preparing the town that's going to be destroyed." And you see Jack stand up for them. "Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. We're not going to continue town preparations if everything's just going to get blown away. It's not worth it. We want to enjoy the festival for these last couple days." And you see Dovin like, "But we kind of really need that. Like, it's for the festival. Everything's going to work out." And then he sees you guys walk in. And you guys kind of are witnessing this whole back and forth between the 3 parties. We get Jack's picture as well. It's cool that you guys get to see these other things that have kind of been happening at the same time from the first time that you were here. So, That is what you are
Different
kind of
POVs.
witnessing. So Jack's party is not going to continue the construction because they know the town's probably going to be destroyed. The mayor wants them to, and Captain Eric also wants them to flee. To get the people and get out of the town. And they see you walk in.
I will interject and say, forgive me, but I think these good people have the best interests at heart, and it's better to evacuate the people just to be on the safe side.
Dovin will be like, well, that's certainly not the position that I was kind of thinking you were going to take when you showed up here. You should know and be familiar with our religion. And I really want these things to continue for the people, even in the time of stress and pain and struggle they deserve to celebrate.
We are very familiar with your views. However, I still think it's better to evacuate the people just in their best interest. Keep them safe. You can always bring them back. It's evacuating them doesn't mean they have to permanently leave. They can still come back. And plus, I think even if... You can evacuate the citizens, but the builders need to complete their tower. We need them. Hey, those guys, yeah, we need them.
Which you would see Jack, he's like, what an interesting position that you guys are faced with. Why should we do that if the town is going to be destroyed? People are evacuating. What are they there to celebrate?
The moon's coming down. That's a given.
And you see Eric Voss is like, that's painfully obvious, and Jack says that's obvious for us as well. Are you going to stop it or something?
And I'll kind of like, not me, but my friends and I will.
I want
Anakin.
I want everybody to make a persuasion check. We'll do a group persuasion.
I'm terrible about these.
I think during this time, too, you would see Lelina whisper to Dovin and kind of, like, look dartingly at Arendor and then back as...
Figured.
What's that, Arendor?
What's up?
Will you say something?
Oh, I said, I figured. I need
Yeah.
to try to figure out what her relevance to my backstory is, or to the flashback.
So you all, as a group, Jack will say, we will finish the tower and finish hanging decor, and then we will celebrate what we can. If you all promise to do your best at stopping this.
That
Of course.
we can promise.
You guys also have another bargaining chip that you were able to share with Cherry Rose as a reminder that you have information about his daughter. But he will, in the meantime, say that they will finish the tower and hanging decor. What were you going to say, Mira?
No, nothing. Just
So Cherry, she was a florist. She was looking for her mom.
No, her daughter. Her daughter fled after like an argument, essentially, and they haven't seen her.
Yeah,
since.
Elantra was originally from this town.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or bootlegger.
Yeah, she's a bootlegger / smuggler.
And we have information on the daughter.
Yep, you had
we know where
bought
she
some
is,
wine from her,
roughly.
And she is a courier for alcohol into Glacies, which is the island of Temperance. So alcohol is not allowed in Glacies, so she smuggles it in.
I don't know. It seems like we're already kind of in with Jack. I don't know if I want to use that bargaining chip yet.
Okay.
Maybe I'll hold that. Okay.
You'll see Captain Arik Vosa. He'll come up to you. If the people in the town are not going to flee, then what do you need me to do to help you? And you would recognize this is the guy that was in the drunken stupor because he just kind of accepted that it was going downhill.
Brother, it's going to sound crazy, but this isn't our first time.
You'll see immediately Lena look up at you like,
We're formulating a plan, and I think we're going to try our best to execute it.
so what do you need me to do? I might not look it, but I'm fairly capable when it comes to combat.
There's going to be an attack on town.
When?
Third day.
2 days from now.
What time?
It's going
And where?
around noon, I think, right?
It was morning that there was
This morning.
the attack on the docks, and then it was evening time, the attack on the conservatory.
Get the ships out of here. Try to evacuate as many people as you can convince. There will be an attack, and it will not just be any creature. It will be a shadow creature. Shadows.
You'll see he kind of turns to Dovin for approval, and Dovin will say, "The ships don't leave far; they can linger. But if this is true what you say, then do what you must."
They'll need to go further than you think, because it's not just going to be shadows. It's going to be a shadow dragon, and it's going to chase those ships and burn them.
You'll see Dovin kind of look over at Lilina, and she gives a nod, and he'll say, "Do what you must, then." And Captain Eric Vosa will say, "I'll make sure it's taken care of." We will stand with you.
We'll try our best. Can we have the room with Dovin, please?
Of course. You see Lilina start to stand up as well.
You can stay.
You'll see Jack and, "Let's move on out, boys!" And he pulls all the builders out, and Eric Vosa gives you a salute, and he marches out.
We're only level 6.
It is left with all of you in the room with just Dovin and Lilina.
So we know a little bit about you all. I know we just met. It's a personal question, if I may ask. Who is Lilina's mother?
He kind of stops and looks at her for a second. She died in childbirth, unfortunately. Her father went into a drunken stupor and drank himself away as well.
Is he alive as well?
No, he passed under the influence of alcohol intoxication shortly after his wife passed.
I'm sorry to hear.
And then days after Lilina was born, her grandma also passed away out of illness. So it's been a very tough time in our life to recover from. All we have is each other now.
Was this around the Was this before or after the forgetting?
Well, this would have been about 15 years ago. So, forgetting was 100.
Right. Okay.
So her grandma was,
Okay.
and Dovin were potentially around for the forgetting.
What? May I ask her name?
Who?
Lenina's mother,
Mazina.
Mazina. It might be relevant to our quest.
Did Mazina happen to have another child or more? Or I guess you could say Melina if she had any siblings.
Mazina. Mazina, she'll kind of look, or Lena will kind of look at her grandpa, and her grandfather will say, my daughter didn't have any other children, but my wife did at one point.
Interesting.
It was a number of years ago, with an escort or an enclave from a different island.
Do you perhaps know? Wait, so they said they did?
Yes, her grandma did.
Okay.
Do they also share the same magic name?
The child?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Not that I know of. I think they potentially were looked after their father. I think the child spent some time here with us, but ended up going with his father.
Do you know their name? We travel a lot. That's kind of why we ask.
He kind of thinks. It was a very secretive part of her life at that time, even though we were still together. But I think you'll see at this point, Lilina will say, she'll turn over to her grandpa and go, think it was Arendor.
Man.
I
Man.
had a feeling. That's why I asked that question. I was like, that seemed a little off the way she answered those questions.
What you mean?
I'm gonna step off to the side.
Okay. So seemingly, Arendor, your grandmother was her grandma as well.
Yes.
Or your mother was her grandmother.
Yes, that's what I was trying to figure out because I had a feeling I had some relation.
Yes.
Now the question is, what do I ask?
She has the same exact coloring that you remember from your grandma. And
Okay.
matches identical to the picture that is hanging on the wall. And you see that amulet that she is wearing, the rose gold amulet, which it's not in this picture that I have up, but let me bring the other one up.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry.
In this one, you can see that rose gold amulet that she is wearing. And that looks to be a hand-me-down from her grandma, essentially.
So that mean that Lilina is Arendor's niece.
Yes. And by proxy, Dovin would be your, like, stepfather, effectively.
Oh, that's I didn't expect.
Development.
I don't quite know what the relevance is. Outside that, I did technically find part of my family. How does it relate to Clocktown and the Curse, or the Shadows? Could I ask either one of them, I guess directed to both of them, whether or not, or if they recall this cycle of time? Because we've mentioned it to them already.
They kind of look at each other and say, not that I recall. I don't in particular know of this happening before. My grandmother had a journal that detailed some of her events, but it was written in a language that none of us could read.
Could we take a look at
Wait.
that journal, perhaps?
I think she placed it into the conservatory.
Interesting.
The priest.
I think Isaac has it. Last I
Oh.
remember.
I don't think he has it.
Yeah, you guys know for sure that the priest has the journal.
Right.
And it is written in Preceptum, which is a language that Arendor does not know.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, being a descendant of her grandma.
Do you guys know how to read Preceptum?
Both of them, like, they've obviously heard the language, but they don't know how to read or write it. They kind of like shake their head no. They're not quite sure, but possibly they know what it is, but they're uncertain.
Do we know anybody that might have comprehend languages?
I know of one person that I can think of that is here now that has comprehend
Nove.
languages. No, not Nove.
Not know.
They are College of Lore.
The priest, Father Gabriel.
Be a bard.
Wait, that's me.
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
not the barbarian. Oh, wait.
Pardon me.
Fucking God damn it, he's here just for a day.
He's getting ready to leave at
God
sunset.
damn it. Oh my god. We need to find Father Gabriel real quick. Okay, so you guys have your family reunion. We gotta go track down Father Gabriel.
Wait a minute. You're gonna leave me here? Hold on here. Hold on, adventure too.
all right. So,
The Mazics will say, "We're not going anywhere. Don't worry. We'll be here if you want to chat more. You can come back for some dinner or tea sometime. You're always welcome."
Sounds nice. But yeah, we need to catch somebody before they leave.
And turn into a demon.
You hear in the distance, like. So you guys are heading to the park, correct?
yes.
At this point, too, you would hear the toll of the bell, symboling that it is at noon. And you guys head to the park. Do you want to check if the amulet is there first, or did you want to confront Gabriel? Because you know exactly where the artifact was when it was broken.
Let's find the artifact, see if we can pick up the pieces, grab it with us, and just kind of like, yeah, track down Father Gabriel from there.
Okay, so you kind of, it's actually funny, because Father Gabriel's at the park bench where Frank had originally put the square, and directly to the northwest, there is that series of bushes across from where he was sitting. You check the bushes, the artifact is not there.
Okay.
Whoever put
I
it
wonder
there
if it's
has
time
not
sequence.
come yet. But you see
Okay.
Father Gabriel reading the book. What'd you say,
So-
Frank?
Check it
I
later.
was gonna say all of this is time sequenced.
Yeah.
So we're here too early.
Or you could potentially stop it from being broken, you could assume.
Yes, but we also need to get this book to what's his name?
Good old Finnick. Finnick
Yeah,
Tailweaver.
Finnick. Because he may be able to read it.
So we'll approach Father Gabriel.
Okay. Yeah, you see him. He's like, he kind of looks a little annoyed again. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Father, part of the intrusion. Can we borrow that book?
I'm trying to understand it myself. Can you read Preceptum?
No, but we might know somebody who can.
Matter of fact, if you're so inclined, you can even join us.
Where do we go?
To the tavern. It sounds crazy, but there is a bar there. You might be able to read it.
He kind of seems very confused, but go ahead and make a persuasion check, all of you.
We know all about it, buddy.
Did you say all of us or?
Yep.
Yeah, all of
Group
us.
stuff.
Yeah, we're...
The law of averages.
Aha!
Nat 20.
Nat 20, that counts as 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you already have more than half. So he goes, well, okay then. And he stands up with you guys.
As we are getting ready to go, do we notice anything weird about his shadow?
Not at all. He looks normal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna activate my divine sense.
He is not consecrated and he is not a fiend.
So it hasn't happened yet.
Correct.
Shall we?
Shall we? He walks with you guys over the patient patron. You guys arrive into the tavern and you see Finnick flying around still. Ooh, me friends! He flies over to you. I didn't expect to be seeing you around here.
Nick, oh my goodness. We're looking all over for you.
Oh, you always know where to find me. I'm always at the pub.
It's true.
Oh, well,
Um,
you caught me just before I was getting ready to head out, too. I'm getting ready to leave at sunset.
Oh, thank the gods. So we have a favor to ask.
I might have something I could do for that.
We need you to use the spell Comprehend Languages on this book.
It's written in what language?
Very symptom.
He kind of like perks his head up for real quick. He's like, you kidding me?
No shitting. No
Tell you
fooling.
what, you buy me a beer before I fly out. I'll read your book, tell you what's about, and we'll go on our way.
Hey, I'll buy you 2 beers.
Oh, don't sweeten me titties. He
What?
picks. he picks up the book. He waves his hand. And you see he just starts reading the book. I want everybody to make a insight check too, by the way.
Yeah, how's he feeling while he's reading?
Vader, you see him wave his hand, but it doesn't look like he cast a spell. He just starts reading the book. As he's reading the book, he's kind of like, oh, no shitting. He's like, there's a lot of good stuff in here. You're not going to believe it. He tells about this tale of the goddess of time fighting against this monster who has been sealed within the Northeast in this ruins, using this artifact of sealing, this pyramid-shaped device that was implanted in the stone to keep him entrapped there. She originally used the lunar amulet of power to fight back this creature in a one-on-one fight until she could seal him. And the seal is going to stay as long as it can unless it is removed from the pedestal. And upon that happening, the creature will come back, and it cannot be stopped unless this artifact is put back, and then the creature is incapacitated. That is the only way to get rid of the creature. So you have to have the artifact of sealing there, and then you have to incapacitate him. Because even if you incapacitate this creature, it will just keep coming back as long as it is not sealed.
Right.
Fascinating.
So I wonder if maybe one of the creatures took the artifact, broke it, and hid it in the park within town.
There's one more thing that he would kind of divulge about this book. He will tell you that this thing is the avatar of shadows. So it is a kind of like almost world-destroying creature.
Clearly.
So, I want everybody to just roll a d20.
Oh, 2 17s.
2
3
3s.
17s.
That is really interesting. This book seems old. Like, it's definitely before the Forgetting time. And these accounts are before the Forgetting. But something about the story that they're about feels more recent. Like, it's not super old. And I think you guys would probably start to feel that the quote-unquote goddess of time was the grandmother Lilina.
I figured that. I was thinking the mom.
A little bit older, been around a lot longer. So Arendor's mother is possibly the goddess of time.
That's pretty badass. Okay.
And he will hand you the book. Ah! That's all I can find. So, how about those drinks?
I'll buy you 3.
All right then. Goes
Did a
inside
good
with you,
job, Finnick.
flying around. Gabriel's like, he read that like nothing. It would have taken me a day or so to read all that.
20, 29. I'll just say 1 gold.
You give him that's plenty. Angie's like grabbing drinks, pulling it, and she kind of looks a little panicked, but she's just continuing on with the day. You know from the past loop that she actually fled the town. She did not stay.
Oh. Okay. I'll go back and join the group. So I wonder if the artifact is still within that. Well, we first need to get the amulet.
Which you can do from Isaac.
Yeah, let's check in with Isaac.
Okay. We can just say you
And
guys
then-
did that because you did it successfully the first time.
Yeah.
You guys stop in there real quick, grab the amulet, meet Isaac, persuade him, he gives it to you. And he tells you, you tell him about the whole ruins thing, that you guys could do that if you want. So, Arendor, you once again have the amulet, unless you want to give it to someone else. But you were just the last person that had it.
I think you should have the amulet again, Arendor.
Yeah,
I have a
seems to be time
sneaking
to.
suspicion when time comes, based on the diary, that I may or may not have to be the one that seals it. I wonder if a blood descendant is required of the goddess of light. I'm just wondering.
Well, you guys know you just had to put the pyramid, the amulet of sealing, the big device, into the pedestal. And then you had to kill the monster, essentially.
Yeah, I can hold on to amulet.
So, you guys get the amulet. It's just about before evening, before sunset at this point. Is there anything in particular you guys wanted to do next?
I wonder. Well, maybe we'll tell Father Gabriel to just stay within town. Do not leave.
Okay. He will say he'll stay here. Are you all heading to the ruins? Take care of that.
I think so. We're gonna check in on the artifact.
Before you leave, or are you guys going to dinner real quick with Exergo? Because that is also coming up shortly. It's up to you. You can always check the park again and then go, or it's up to you guys.
Yeah, probably check the park just to see.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side. We're already in town.
You check the park. You know that Now, Tomas is in the park playing around, and he hasn't really seen anything now that the priest is gone. And the amulet, the artifact of sealing, is not there. It is not broken, and it has not been discarded there.
How far is the cave again? The ruins?
6 hours to the northeast. So if you left now, you'd be there just before midnight.
And we discovered the artifact on the second day last time, right?
Correct. You found it in the afternoon of the second day, because you went to the clock tower first thing in the morning on the second day.
I think it's probably worth a look. Go to the ruins. See what the status is.
So ditching dinner with nxsRaven first?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone to the ruins?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
guess so.
we go have a quick meal with nxsRaven, and then see what his why he is the way he is. Plus with the scar. And then the ruins?
You don't think it would take that long.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So heading back to the patient patron, because you guys are already pretty close on the east side.
Yeah.
Fun fact for anybody in who does not know Latin, but nxsRaven translates roughly to get up, or to recover, or to rise. And as you kind of sit down to have a quick meal with nxsRaven, he will tell you very solemnly that he used to be an adventurer as part of like a crew. We were sailing. We ended up fighting against another ship. A ship had a mean, ghostly kind of heavy-set captain. He will roughly describe Captain Bellowflux.
Yeah, we know the one.
And when we encountered him, he controlled a small Leviathan-like creature. He sicked the Leviathan creature onto our ship, killed everybody, even attacking me, and I thought I was dead. I woke up days later, washed ashore here in Medius. This wound that I miraculously survived from. And now, my knees shake when I think to take action. Fear of getting hurt again. I want
That's
to
why
do
you
something.
said, that's why. Okay.
I want to do something. The fire burns inside of me, but my knees and my feet just don't move. He kind of clings to his head again. I was lucky to make it out last time. But the sadness of losing everyone hurts more than the pain of doing nothing.
Are you a spellcaster by any chance?
No,
Or are you more of a fighter?
used to wield a big battle axe.
I'm sorry that happened to your crew. We've certainly had run-ins with that captain as well.
Someone's gonna get him eventually, but I don't think it'll be me.
I think you'll find the courage when that time comes.
Those words that he kind of said will ring for all of you as well. The pain of losing the people he cared about hurt more than the physical pain that he experienced, essentially. And he will kind of sip on an ale and kind of think on those words. And he'll just say, "Thank you."
Okay. So we got a little bit of lore there. I think that's all we really need from him. I don't think we need anything else.
So you guys are now heading out to the ruins. By
Yeah.
the time you get there, you'll be able to take a long rest effectively. But
Okay.
as you all prepare to set out on the 6-hour walk to the northeast, the sun is just setting as the clock town bell rings for evening of the first day. You guys walk about 3 hours, and you eventually run into Nickin Woods. And I think this would probably give you guys a little bit of shell shock, because after walking about 3 hours at sunset, you are in the exact spot where the adventurers died the first time. As you come across Nickin Woods.
Ah, that's interesting.
And you would see he is tucking something behind his back into a satchel.
Okay.
Something
Or,
triangular.
So something
Ah.
we need. Yeah.
Try to use Mage Hand to expose the object he's trying to hide.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
This will be against his stats. Let me pull them up.
Hell yeah.
He is on day 1 stats instead of day 2 or 3.
And they have different stats?
Yes, they do.
Mm.
He got a nat 20, I'm sorry. Nat 20 plus 6. So he sees the mage hand and swipes around your back. And he's like, he turns his head, and you see that Cheshire grin come all the way across, ear to ear. You're trying to take it. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a party.
I'm
And
trying
you
to take it. I was just trying to expose it.
Well, you see, he kind of misinterprets it, but
It's
he's
all right.
also not the most intelligent creature.
Here's
we
my
will-
initiative roll.
We can either, I'll leave it up to you guys if you guys wanted to do initiative real quick, or if you wanted to save it for next time.
It's up to y'all.
We can save it for next time.
That's kind of where I
I'd
was
say
leaning.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I think you
I'll
guys
start off
will
strong this time.
get the experience that this is exactly what happened to the adventurers.
Uh-oh.
Pick
Uh-oh.
Surely we don't all die, right? Surely.
Yeah,
it up next
we're
time.
not-